Tonight, top U.S. officials warn we are entering one of the most dangerous phases of the presidential campaign, and the biggest threat is foreign, from countries ruled by authoritarian leaders. They want to weaken our democracy. So we went to the Justice Department to hear from Assistant Attorney General Matthew Olsen, who is in charge of the National Security Division. We are just now 33 days until Election Day. Already voters in nearly 24 states are voting early. What is your biggest concern?
Really an onslaught of foreign election interference. So we're seeing Russia, Iran, and China targeting our elections. They see this as a period of vulnerability for us.
Iran, Russia, and China are trying to strike at the heart of democracy.
I think that's a very fair statement. This is a clear and present danger.
How would I know that's happening?
Right, you may not see it. We're seeing sophisticated efforts by our adversaries to hide their steps. They, for example, used fake websites of real news outlets like the Washington Post and Fox News.
Disinformation to make it look like there's more disunity out there than there really is.
Absolutely, to make it look like these issues that are important issues in our society, but that there's less common ground than there actually is.
They're bringing up Russia, Russia, Russia again.
Donald Trump has long claimed that Russian interference is a hoax, in his word. Has that had an impact on the Department of Justice's public perception?
First, 2016, Russian interference in the election was not a hoax. It was actually happening then. It is actually happening now. There is no question about it. It is more aggressive than ever this election cycle.
Who does Russia want to win?
Russia has been seeking to boost the candidacy of the former president and to denigrate the candidacy of the vice president.
So Russia's trying to boost Donald Trump and denigrate Kamala Harris.
We've seen that very clearly.
What about Iran?
The intelligence community with respect to Iran has also identified efforts that Iran has made to compromise the former president's campaign.
Former President Donald Trump was briefed on real and specific threats from Iran to kill him. What can you tell us about that?
We have been intensely tracking Iranian efforts, Iranian lethal plotting efforts targeting former and current U.S. government officials, and that includes the former president.
But has it gotten more worrisome or more dangerous in the last several months?
I would say that we are very concerned, gravely concerned about Iranian plotting.
Are you worried about violence in America after the election, regardless of who wins?
In the Justice Department, we are involved in prosecuting the cases that arose after January 6th, 2021. I would say to anyone who is considering violence, they should look at the hundreds of prosecutions that have been brought here in Washington, D.C., and the long prison sentences in some of those cases. I think that we have taken that lesson to heart.